Welcome, and thanks for joining us today on another deep dive into leadership. Let's talk lessons learned in 2023. What did you learn in the past year? And importantly, from who? I'm a Vistage chair, so I get to enjoy the same great speakers at our meetings that our members do. So I've learned a lot, and each of our speakers brings something unique. But one really stood out and resonated with me. His name is Kyan Krippendorf. He's the CEO of Outthinker Networks. And Kyan conducted a workshop for us on how to outthink the competition. Obviously, an important topic in this economy. And Kyan literally wrote the book on how to outthink the competition. And yes, it's available on Amazon. As part of this workshop, he covered a number of topics, but it was all really about changing our mindset on how to deal with difficult decisions and how to evaluate the best options. One of the examples he had that really resonated with me was the story of an ancient general who was ordered by his emperor to go to an outlying province and quell a rebellion. So the general takes his army, marches out to the province, and there looks at the rebel army, but they're across the river. The general knows if he crosses the river, his army will be exposed and easily defeated. He knows if he stays where he is, it's not likely the rebel army is going to cross and give him a chance to attack on his side of the river. So that's two options. He also knows that if he returns home and tells the emperor he didn't defeat the army, he would feel the wrath of the emperor, and that was not a kind resolution. So he has explored his three options, and too often, as Kyan pointed out, in our culture, we look for three options. What are the top three choices? Who are the top three vendors? What are our top three actions? What are the top three possibilities? And sometimes that can be a very limiting factor. And as our general looked for alternatives, he searched for a way to cross the river, and he couldn't do that. He then went upstream and had his men block the river. And then his army was easily able to cross a dry riverbed and defeat the rebel army. That was his fourth option. And that is the kind of action item for today. Take time. In our culture, we get caught up in the threes. Take time to look for that fourth option. Get your team used to and practice looking for the fourth option, because very often that is the key to beating the competition. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Mike Tetra. I'm an executive coach, and I lead a series of peer advisory groups for Vistage. If you'd like to learn more, or if you're curious, and as Coach Lasso told us, you should always be curious, please reach out, because I'm happy to tell you more and explain the benefits of a peer advisory group to you. In the meantime, I hope to see you on our next deep dive. That's all for now. Take care.